What if the Trump tariffs are the excuse you need to start your stock portfolio? Well, welcome back to Joe's Not Worried About It, where we turn market jitters into golden investment opportunities. Trump's trade bombs 125% on China, and it's shaking things up, but savvy players all smell deals. Chaos? Nope. This is a treasure hunt. Markets are certainly in a tizzy as they react to the Trump tariffs. Japan and EU right now are at 24% and 20% respectively. Wall Street's wailing trade war, but check this out. Their freakouts are hiding pure gold, and that's our edge. Trump ditched Harvard's slow roll plan, which was a 2% tariff hike over time, which theoretically would keep a beefy dollar. Instead, he swung a wrecking ball. And Yale says households actually lose about $1,300 a year off of prices spiking 2.3%. But here's the kicker. Chaos cracks open bargains. Picture this. Tariffs are a tornado tossing opportunities sky high. So while China is hitting back with their tariffs right now at 34%, US exporters like Japan and Korea, they're actually teaming up and weaving brand new trade alliances. So while the markets stumble and stocks dive, we have to look at things like this. Remember, it's time to pounce. While nations scramble, winners sprint ahead. Walmart's AI rerouted and juggled some supply chains overnight, successfully dodging a huge part of the tariff plan, and they actually saved 15% on their logistics simply because they were able to reroute their trucks overnight. And Shopify actually used its AI to pivot overseas sales to local suppliers, which boosted sales 12% globally. Nike's AI actually was able to shift a lot of the sneaker production stateside, which cut costs 10%, successfully avoiding a lot of the tariffs. And do you want more in-depth knowledge here? Grab my free tariff survival guide at the link right below. That's our edge. So Trump has to flip the script this year, because if Congress is tightened in 2026, which it will, he has to be liked by the American people, so he must do us right. How does that start? Well, Vietnam is already pitching zero tariffs. Other countries are following along. Trump's pivoted before, and honestly, the markets could soar. Is this under the radar? We think so, and that's our edge. So global trade is worth $30 trillion annually, and tariffs will not break it. And by 2026, 30% of retailers should be shifting their suppliers stateside, which will sidestep a lot of these tariff costs. It's called reshoring, and bears miss this rebound math. And this volatility is your ticket. What they miss, we nail, and that's our edge. Tariffs aren't a trap. They're a fire sale on everyone's favorite top tier stocks. Walmart, Shopify, Nike, others, they're crushing it. And my free tariff guide below is gonna show you exactly how to win. And remember, every seed planted now becomes tomorrow's forest. And hey, do you have a podcast, a stage, or a conference where you wanna talk more about this? Hit me up and let's grow something extraordinary.